Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today is the topic about the introduction of the neurons. What are the neurons? First, neurons are the signal transmitting cells of the nervous system, and they are permanent cells along with other cells, namely cardiac cells are in this category, permanent, don't divide. And signal-laying cells called dendrites are the outer projection through which uh, input receive information is received, and cell bodies and axons transmit the information. Cell bodies and the dendrites are present in the nasal standing or extents of rough endoplasmic reticulum, and its types. Number one, astrocytes, microglia cell type in the CNS. These are astrocytes are present in the CNS and derived from the neuroectoderm, and we can mark how some markers identified as astrocyte. There is a GFAP marker, and astrocytes function. Number one is the physical support to the neuron, and the other repair. If damage occurs, then it could repair easily, and extracellular potassium ion buffer, and removal of the excess neurotransmitters such as neurotransmitter of CNS are the many, so many GABA and acetylcholine etc. And astrocytes are the component of blood-brain barrier. It is the barrier located in the brain that will selectively allow some substance to pass through it and enter into brain. Otherwise, other substances that are prohibited in brain to come to brain are removed from brain. And glycogen fuel reserve buffer. How come microglia? Microglia are the phagocytic cells, and origin is two original, either mesodermal or the mononuclear, and activation in response to the tissue damage. When there is a tissue damage, microglia, because tissue damage causes inflammation something, and the phagocytic cells come, they are microglia. And HIV first infect the microglial cells, because HIV is a virus and it attacks on the phagocyte. Phagocyte is microglial cell, so it forms a multinucleated giant cell like this. Number third is the epidermal cells. These are you should remember the epithelium type, very important in exam point of view. This is a ciliated simple column glial cells lines the ventricles, these ependymal cells, and central canal of spinal cord, and their surface are covered by the cilia and the microglia. Their function is to move to and fro or other movement to circulate the CSF. CSF, why? Because CSF is present in the ventricles, and some epidermal cells that are present in choroid plexus produce the CSF. Come to the topic myelin. What is myelin? Myelin is a sheath, and its function is to increase the conduction velocity of signals, and solitary conduction is a term used in neurons. It is a conduction in which information or the synapse impulse travel through one node of Ranvier to the other node of Ranvier. In CNS, myelin sheath is formed by oligodendrocytes, and in PNS is by Schwann cells. Important to remember. And wraps and insular axons increase. The axons which are wrapped by myelin sheath have increased space constant and conduction velocity. The mnemonic can be used as COPS, C is CNS and O is oligodendrocytes. When CNS is myelinated through oligodendrocytes and the PNS is by Schwann cells. Easy mnemonic. Second, the Schwann cells promote the axonal regeneration and the neural crest derived. And the important topic is the Schwann cell only myelinate one PNS axon, and its clinical issue is when Schwann cells are injured, there is a condition, a syndrome develops now named Guillain-Barré syndrome. Look at the structure: myelin sheath, node of Ranvier, and this is the Schwann cells and nucleus. Now comes to the oligodendrocytes. These are derived from the neuroectoderm and the predominant type of the glial cell and white matter. Myelinate axons in the CNS. Axons of CNS are myelinated by oligodendrocytes. Each oligo can myelinate many axons up to 30, and their axon Schwann cell only one PNS axon. Historically, its structure is similar to fried egg. This is the structure of oligodendrocytes. It's similar like fried egg. This is a white and also the yellow yellow this dispersed. Now comes injured in multiple sclerosis. It is an autoimmune disorder caused by the damage of the myelin sheath, and progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy and the leukodystrophies. Today was this simple introductory class about the neurons. Hope so you will enjoy. Thanks for watching.